Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Hi and welcome everyone. So in this session or in this part of the video, I'm going to throw light about the issue of the working class using Marxist theory to analyze the growth of the Southern Sea. So one significant issue in the growth of the Southern Sea by Michel Gadarus is near struggle with poverty and social class, which can be analyzed using Marxist theory criticism. So Marxist theory focuses on socioeconomic struggles between different classes, particularly the exploitation of the working class, and how economic power structures shape individuals' lives. So through Marxist analysis of Nia's struggle with poverty, we are going to throw light on the first point, which is the economic exploitation and the alienation. So Nia's character is an example of an individual alienated from the product of her labor, an experience central to Marxist theory. So she works tirelessly frying and selling bananas, but receives minimal financial return for her effort, which is further diminished by her father's responsible spending. So Marx describes alienation as a condition where the working class, we can say, separated from ownership or control of the goods they produce, also loses a sense of self. So Nia's daily labor for survival leaves her emotionally disconnected from her own life goals, with her energy continually redirected toward maintaining her family's bare minimum needs rather than personal advancement. So Nia's lack of fulfillment in her work reflects the Marxist view that a capitalist economy prevents individuals from achieving personal growth as their labor is valued solely for profit, not for personal satisfaction or societal improvement. So her feelings of resignation, she continuously sacrifices her dreams, echo this alienation. So Marx argues that true human expression and potential are only achievable when individuals control their own labor and receive just rewards for their work, conditions from which Nia is systematically excluded. So the second point that we're going to discuss is the social mobility and class consciousness. So in a capitalist society, like upward society, like social mobility for working class individuals is often extremely limited to structural barriers. So Nia's aspiration to attend school and become a writer symbolize her desire for mobility and a better future. However, her economic circumstances confine her within her social class, forcing her to navigate limited opportunities. So Marx's theory holds that this lack of social mobility is intentional in capitalist systems, designed to keep the working class at a disadvantage. So for Nia, financial strain and lack of social resources make her aspirations seem nearly impossible, so to say, reinforcing the class divide. However, Nia begins to show class consciousness as she becomes more aware of the forces controlling her life. So her refusal to marry Oscar, who represents an imposed escape from poverty at the expense of her autonomy, suggests her growing awareness of the societal pressures attempting to define her future. So Marx emphasized that class consciousness when individuals realize they are part of an exploited class is essential to challenging the status quo. So through her struggles, Nia becomes increasingly aware of her position in the economic hierarchy, marking the beginnings of a possible resistance to her conditions, so to say. And this will lead us to the third point, which is the commodity fetishism and the illusion of power. So a particularly striking example of commodity and fetishism is presented in the public's fascination with Nia Miracle bananas. So, following her survival of a minibus accident, her bananas are perceived, so to say, as magical thing capable of bringing fortune. Marx describes commodity fetishism as the process by which items are imbued with perceived value that obscures the labor involved in their production. So here, Nia's banana took on symbolic meaning, distracting customers, so to say, from reality of her labor and poverty. So while the bananas themselves become objects of superstition, so to say, sustenance. So this belief uh, in the in the banana's power illustrates like how capitalism um, creates illusions of control or lack tied to object, diverting attention from the actual socio-economic struggles faced by individuals like Nia. The superficial success she experiences from the heightened demand for her miracle bananas or fritters ultimately proves unsustainable. So when the bananas fail to bring the promised miracle, the illusion is shattered and she faces like social rejection, so to say. And this transient fame and subsequent rejection illustrate the instability and false promise of the capitalist society, where the working class is misled by fleeting opportunities rather than meaningful change. So, in brief, about the Gur of the Southern Sea highlights the symbolic or the systematic barriers that trap the working class in cycles of poverty. So Nia's daily struggles reflect a Marxist critique of capitalist societies, which exploit and alienate individuals, limit their potential for upward mobility, and distract them with meaningless commodity-driven ideals. Despite Nia's resilience and brief encounters with, like success, her dreams are continually thwarted by her socioeconomic status, underscoring the harsh realities of class exploitation through her character. So Kadarusma critiques the entrenched systems that deny working class individuals a chance to escape poverty, making the novel a powerful exploration of Marxist themes in a contemporary setting. So that's it about my analysis of the Girl of the Southern Sea. And that's it for me. Thank you so much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.